I'm Shadow Moon. And I'm about to make you a believer. I came to this country the same way others did, as an immigrant. My mother and I had dreamt of a better life and a fresh start, but it wasn't gonna be easy.
Man, you should have stayed your bitch ass in France.
I had to fight to survive. The streets had become my teacher, and I was a quick learner. But there are some things you can't just punch or con your way out of. Like disease. It claimed my mom's life. The life of the only person I ever loved, or ever loved me. And I wouldn't feel that love for a long time. Till the day I met Laura.
Oh, you're just having a bad dream.
She became my light, and I became hers. And together we saw a life for ourselves. One where we could be happy and free. But the temptation of something bigger and better was always there. So we did what any young, crazy, stupid, newlywed couple would do. We tried to rob a casino. Hindsight's 20/20, right? I got caught. Spent some time in jail while my wife moved on and started fucking my best friend. But life tends to throw you a curveball when you least expect it.
This has to end. And let goodbye be sweet as well, okay?
And days before my release, I became a widower. My family, my wife, my best friend, gone. And no amount of magic in the world could bring them back from the dead. I was all alone, waiting for a sign, something to just give me direction in life. And that's when Wednesday showed up.
What should I call you if I was so inclined?
Shadow Moon.
How you fixed for work?
I didn't know it at the time, but the seemingly serendipitous job I accepted from him would change my life forever.
You're my man now. You take care of things generally on my behalf. And in an emergency, you kick the asses of those whose asses require kicking. And in the unlikely event of my death, you will hold my vigil.
Eventually, I joined him and his crazy mission across the country. He wanted to visit and recruit a bunch of weirdos to his side of some upcoming war.
What do you need from me, Big Daddy?
I need you to believe in me.
What started as curious quickly became barely believable. And before I knew it, I lived in a world where new and old gods exist, locked in an eternal battle of good versus evil. As for which side I was on, well, that's still a mystery to me. The survival of the old gods would be determined by who had the most followers, and I was stuck in the middle of it.
Hello, Shadow.
Wednesday knew that in order to keep me alive, he needed to make me a believer. And the deeper I stepped into their world, the more I almost could believe that anything was possible.
Hi, puppy.
So he finally started giving me some answers.
I dedicate these deaths to a star. Do you have faith?
What are you?
Do you want to know my name?
Tell me.
I am Odin! Do you believe?
I believe
What do you believe, Shadow?
everything.
At that moment, seeing him call lightning, I accepted that I was no longer in some fairy tale.
Feel the power. Won't you join us, Shadow?
We had a job to do if we wanted to win, but I had to convince the others, to make them believe, like I did. As Wednesday's world opened to me, each of his answers only led to more questions. I knew my past, but what did my future hold? I wanted to know my place in all of this. Be it with mortals, new gods, or the ancient ones. My mother always told me I was special. And alongside the gods, I was starting to believe it. I could feel some ancient power coursing through my veins. This was my calling, and nothing was gonna stand in my way. And after all the crazy shit I've seen, nothing could have prepared me for the knowledge that Wednesday was not only the Allfather, but my old man.
Shadow Moon. To be continued.
My whole life has been leading up to something big. No matter what you believe in, gods, magic, fucking divine intervention, know this. If something truly is your destiny, it will find you. Believe.
My boy's gonna be just fine.